Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We have returned, and look at where we are headed. I am in the same exact ship that we had our minor miscalculation in the last episode, but this time heading for the North Pole. Same exact rocket. Same exact rocket. You'll have to believe me. Got us this far. It is because I have learned some things. Gasp! Where did you learn these things, Kurtjmac? I learned them from the comments in my video. From the kind and informative and non-condescending comments in my video about the way a launch profile has kind of changed in the game. That is to say, it is no longer the case that you do your gravity turn, you stay, perfectly vertical until 10,000 meters, and then you do your gravity turn. You pretty much need to start your parabolic arc early off the pad, which is actually, that's a good thing. It's something that's always bothered me about Kerbal Space Program, is the fact that you had to launch vertically and then tilt over and do your gravity turn, whereas, such as myself, and if you've ever seen an actual rocket launch in real life, say from Kennedy Space Center, say if you're watching from the south of the north, say Cocoa Beach, or starts with an M, Marshall? No, Marshall Beach? Marshall something. There's another beach north that's like a public place that you can watch launches from. You'll notice, especially in the time-lapse, time exposure pictures taken of launches, that the arc starts really soon off the launch pad. So whatever they did to the atmosphere to make it more realistic, it certainly improved that, and I do appreciate that it's, at least to me, slightly more realistic, I suppose. But I'm hoping we might actually overshoot the pole, but I'm hoping we should re-enter. I feel like I'm coming in a little steep as well. We all know how that works out for us. So I do have just a little bit of juice left in my fuel tank. I've emptied this one out already. Haven't done any science. Didn't get high enough. Got to 125 kilometers. But didn't get high enough to get a different space biome. But hopefully we get a different Kerbin biome. And here it begins. Here it begins indeed. We should try to... Yeah, okay. We should try to hold our orientation. That would be a good thing. Alright, now let's... I wonder... We're rotating. Why are we rotating so much? Okay, well, that did us bupkis. Alright, let's lose this stage. Oh, look at that. It's a little shock cone. Neat. Alright. We're coming in hot. Extremely hot. And hopefully we have got Bob Kerman, the scientist. Apparently doesn't get you any additional science, they just have different skills. They have a very particular set of skills. Just like Liam Neeson. Oh, we might come down right on the border. Right on the border of the polar ice cap here. And we are coming in really hot. I'm a little bit frightened how hot we're coming in, actually. Under 20,000 meters. Alright, it's time to stop with the flames! The flames and the particles and the glowing plasmas. Alright. Doing alright there, Bob? Oh, you're looking at the land. That's a view to have. Okay, now we're slowing down. That is going to run into the mountains. We are under 10,000 meters. Yeah, we're going to be right on the border. Maybe we can get a sample of the ice and then get a sample of the dirt. We're going to wait until we get the A-OK to deploy the chute. It says it's safe. I'll do it at 5,000 meters, maybe? Because we do have landing legs. We might be a little bit hot for the landing legs. And... pop the chute. Very nice. We can turn off SAS to let ourselves glide down. Like a pendulum. Ah, that thing exploded. We could hear it from miles away. The chute still has yet to open. Still have to press gear twice, but let's put down the gear. We've got to slow down a lot more than this. Okay, but we're still... It's deceivingly close. It looks like we've landed, but we're still a kilometer in space. Or in the sky. Think we should be fine. Looking for a shadow. We might not have a shadow. The sun is below the horizon. Alright, what happens is, like, the air different around here while flying at Kerbin. Yeah, see, this isn't... People are telling me. See, some of the advice is good. Other advice, not so good. People are saying that I can get different science above different biomes on Kerbin, but that does not seem to be the case. I am above a different biome, clearly, and I'm observing goo and stuff like that, but it's still just saying while flying at Kerbin. So the air above Kerbin appears to be the one biome, at least to the best of my knowledge, from what I can tell playing the Vigi game. We are down below 7 meters per second. I think that should be enough for us to survive the landing, because we certainly have no retro rockets or anything to help us out. Alright. Oh, yes. Alright, that worked. We landed. Our first lander to have been tested. Neat. Observe the materials bay. Yeah, that's some minuscule amount of science. Dang it. Observe the mystery goo. Keep the data. Observe the temperature. 374 degrees. What kind of units are you using? Log the temperature. To science. Keep the data. And I guess... Oh, let's do a crew report. Keep the data. Let's have him go out on EVA. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're just going to fall off the edge. You'll be fine, right? Yep, he's fine. Don't knock over your spacecraft, however. Old Bob Kerman. I think this is the first time we've had a guy walk around, haven't we? Let's take a surface sample. 8 science. That's not bad. Oh, what did that say? Let's review the sample. Kerbin's grasslands? No, I'm on the poles. I'm on the poles. Is there a... But that's weird. I don't know if you can hear that. It's really... Yep, looks like dirt. No, it looks like snow. Is there a specific... Oh, are we like in the border? Is this whiter area technically the ice cap? Ah, I think we're in the grasslands that just happened to be covered in ice. Oops, what did I just do? Did I accidentally... Yep, looks like dirt. Alright, keep that. Let's do an EVA report in the grasslands. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? Keep that data. I was going to say let's plant a flag. But it's kind of pointless. I hereby declare this as a slight overshoot of the pole of Kerbin. First landing on the planet we came from. Not quite the polar ice cap. Dang it! Alright, very nice. Okay, so now we can recover these fellas. These fellas? This fella? Yep, okay, well, gravity is still the same on Kerbin, so being here without, you know, being able to fly is still a thing. How do you turn a guy around to face the camera? Ooh! Suddenly the universe is coming to focus. Anyway, yeah, alright, cool. So we got some science out of this. Let's recover the vessel, that is to say, that guy, and then we'll go back and actually recover the vessel. Service, 11 science, very nice. He's ready for his next assignment. Let's go back and get the actual spacecraft with all the science on it. Recover the vessel. Yeah, 24 science. I am still not entirely sure that's enough to get us anything in the next tier of science, is it? So we have a total of 24.2. No, and we need 45 for all these things. Oh, I guess I could put that on the lander, but then I would need more fuel. Still am not seeing use for the radiator panels. Alright, I think... Yeah, let's look at the science archives as well. Yeah, let's see what we've actually done. We are on Kerbin. We've been water, grasslands. I think that was mostly the science we just did. Highlands. We must have landed in the highlands. Shores. Shores. Okay. And then from the launch pad. Science from the launch pad. Very nice. So I think I'm going to... I want to do some... You know, yes, I know I can obtain a bunch of science by flying around the planet or making airplanes and going over to the mountains or to the shores or taking a sample of the water. But this is Kerbal Space Program, not Kerbal Explorer Kerbin Program. So what I'd like to do next is try to fly higher into space, and instead of being low above Kerbin, we can do some stuff high above Kerbin. So I gotta design a bit of a design upgrade for this spacecraft, and then we'll be back to try that out. Alright, welcome back, and welcome, or shall I say, let me introduce you to the Hawaii 5-0, spelled O, like that, O-H. 5 engines, 0 of them will work, which is what the name is for. Basically, 2 solid rocket boosters, 2 liquid fuel boosters, which I'm assuming and hoping will last longer than the solid rocket booster, and then a main stage that I'm hoping will last longer than all 4 of those, and then an orbital stage with one of the little puddle jumper rockets. And we're going to demonstrate here, fingers crossed, in only the way that I can, and Valentina Kerman can, the early gravity turn approach to launching in the game, of which I'm clearly am bringing about 12 minutes of experience to inform you about. But hold on, Valentina needs to hydrate for a minute. Indeed, indeed. So let's get going in 3, 2, 1. Whoa, okay. A little bit more weight there, so a little bit more throttle is necessary to get us off the pad. A little bit of a misstep, but it does look like the solid fuel boosters are running out faster than the liquid fuel, and I'm going to very gently. It is very easy for this to go bottom up. If you turn too fast, what with the thrust we have. Ooh, all right, let's take it easy there. All right, let's try to get it back. There we go. All right. Let's actually follow the direction we're headed. Okay, we're gonna lose the solid rocket boosters right about now-ish. And I did the staging correctly. That's always helpful. Oh, God! Okay. I guess we're not recovering those. That's fine. That's very fine. Ooh, those noises. I don't like those noises. All right, we're not tilting as fast as I would like us to. We are above the nasty part of the atmosphere. Oh, I'm kind of losing control here. Yep, here it comes. All right, hold on, hold on. Oh, God dang it. This is really tough not to do. I've got the fins on and everything, but they're not helping. All right, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. What if I turn off SAS? Yes, SAS helps none. All right, Valentina. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's... I don't know why by default that thing never stays up. That's annoying. All right, let's... I don't think there's anything I can do to recover. I don't have any, like, RCS... Huh? There we go. Alright. I should... Yeah. I only... No, X. I only fitted the middle, rocket with a gimbaling engine. Perhaps I should have them all gimbally, because I have 0 other control surfaces to work with. I don't have any, movable parts. I have no... Like I said, RCS or SAS. Oh, I have SAS, but not, you know, any additional gimbals. I think we're already Starting to realize we're not going to space today. Although you wouldn't know by looking at Valentina, that's for sure. Alright, we're gonna try though. We're gonna just at least... Oh yeah, we're at the apoapsis. We could use a little bit more altitude. A lot more altitude, actually. Yeah, that's really tough not to do. That is a really tough thing not to do. To flip upside down like that. I think I probably waited too long. I was talking too much about my staging stuff. That I never... I didn't even have a chance. And of course I have no fuel lines to use. So this staging is subpar. Perhaps I should just use solid rocket boosters all the way around. Full throttle. Just going for broke. Boom! Whoa, 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 we're going for broke. Where are we going, actually? Oh, okay, we might be going to space. Deep space, perhaps not, but we're going to space. So let's allow ourselves to go to space. A little bit of a weird orbit. Am I right or am I right? Alright, let's get back on... The SAS still, like, fights you, and I was able to recover much quicker by turning off SAS and handling things manually. I'm switching to manual, Captain. Than I was simply attempting to have the computer help me. Alright, let's warp a little bit. We haven't done much warping. Get what little use we can out of this engine. And then see what that little puddle jumper can do for us. Get on the progrades. And... fire those engines. That's pretty efficient. Yeah, we're not burning up too much fuel. Ditch that stage. We can get space into orbit at least. Our little, whoa, that thing's freaking out. Why are you doing that, my friend? We are in orbit. Alright, so... I don't know, 250? Let's just go to 300 kilometers. Alright. I just don't know what their definition of high in space above Kerbin is versus low in space. You know what I'm going to do? Let's actually... Something I don't do enough, because it wasn't in the game when I started playing it, was quick save. You'll notice the past failures I've had, it would have been a lot easier had I just been able to quick save. And load a quick save, but no. It's just one of those things I never use because I wasn't in the game when I was playing. Alright, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290. Whoa! Don't get sick. Are we gonna get above 300? Oh, yeah, easily. Yeah, let's get above 300 and then attempt to do some science. Oh, we gotta keep an eye on our electric charge as well. Does this provide electric charge? Does not seem like it does. So that's a problem. That's a reason why you wouldn't choose this engine. Especially this early in the game. Alright, now we've got to be above. Yeah, alright, let's... I can't see! You can't see! I'm blind! Observe the materials bay! We are high over Kerbin! Alright, so I don't know what it is. 200? 300? 250? The high radiation environment caused a few of the samples to glow. It looks like it would be fun to paint the rockets with this. Oh. And 33 science. Keep the data. It is far more valuable if we keep it. Observe the mystery goo. 13 science. The goo feels right at home here. Alright, yeah, let's keep that open. Because all this science we're doing is going to cause electric charge to be lost. Where's my thermometer? It's like the same temperature everywhere. You're broken! Your thermometers are broken. 10 science. Measuring the temperature of space appears to be quite impossible, as there's no matter around either hot or cold. Except the spacecraft and the thermometer itself. This is probably going to give the R&D guys something to think about for a while. Keep the data. And then let's look at a crew report. It's very ... round. Let's do an EVA, but on the sunny side. Also keeping an eye on our electric charge. I could probably also turn off SAS to save some of that, hey? Oh, maybe we should transmit the crew reports just in case we land in a new biome? Am I right? That way we can have a crew report from a new biome? Maybe like in the deserts or whatever? Alright. Your second EVA, Valentina. Let go. Put on your rocket pack. Rocket pack. Floating around with WASD. No? Is that not is that not a good parody? Let's do an EVA report. 7.2 science. You've recorded the observations. Yes, I have. I most certainly have. This'll do. This'll do just fine and dandy. I'm still not fully aware how to reposition. Oh god. Alright, let's calm down. Like say I want to start facing down. I can't do that. I can temporarily move her around by clicking and dragging, but then she just, yep, zips right back to her predetermined orientation. Crazy person? Alright, now let's... I think that's all we can do, right? Crew report? Yeah. Let's grab... let's go in backwards. B-board, as she slides away. Alright. How's our electric charge? It's fine. Let's... see... I haven't landed on this continent before. Is this a different continent? I'd like to land somewhere where the sun is out, so I'm thinking the desert? So let's, for the first time, plan a maneuver. This does seem... You know what, let me actually... Oh, no, resume the flight. That's the opposite of what I wanted. Before we do that, let's lower our apoapsis. Oh, wait, was I... Wait, let me look at the EVA report. Was I high above Kerban when I did that? Review report. High over Kerban. Okay, yes I was. Just above Kerban's desert. Okay, now that's giving me an opposite of the thing I talked about before. It like sometimes does, but then sometimes it doesn't. Depend on where you're above. I don't know. It's very confusing. I'm very confused. But what I wanted to do was actually reduce my apoapsis, just so I'm not coming in so steep. We could probably bring that... Ooh. Yeah, we can do it like that. And then, can I, like, tell it to... No, that's just... Alright, never mind. I can't tell it to go specifically to this blue mark. That's not one of the options. Oh, it is! It is one of the options down there, but maybe she doesn't have the skills to pay those bills? Apparently these are things that you're only able to unlock in the career mode later on when your pilots get enough experience to even use the SAS in these complicated ways, but these aren't even... Oh, maybe I need some sort of separate piece, like a computer, like a targeting computer or something, a docking computer. But let's start our burn. It really doesn't matter, I can just do it right now. It's kind of a waste of fuel, instead of just dropping in on your periapsis. But I have fuel to spare. And boop. Very nice. And get rid of that. Yep, and now we're nice and low. So let's aim for the desert. Oh, like I said, maybe I want to transmit. Hold on, let me see about transmitting. Review the report. Yeah, if you transmit, you still get 6.8 science, so keep an eye on your electric charge as well. Oh, that takes a lot of electric charge. 6.8 science added, and then what happens? 7, so that's more science is going to get used. For the EVA report. Alright, we're going to try it out anyway. Should have put another battery on this thing. Alright, we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Let's just turn off the SAS to save fuel. Alright, so now we can actually have her do another EVA report from the desert. If I'm not mistaken. Zoom! Probably start a maneuver about there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming in, and we are coming in hot from inside the capsule here. A nice little panoramic, well, little porthole view anyway of the capsule, or the outside, the planet, and we are coming in the desert. As planned. I overshot it a bit because I know we slow down here. I'm going to lose this stage because I don't need the fuel anymore, but this is a very efficient little rocket that we could definitely use to even consider maybe even traveling to another destination, perhaps. Like, no, not the sun. Well, I was looking for the moon. Maybe the moon isn't out right now, but I'm hoping we can land right here in the desert and get a little bit of extra science. We are running out of electric charge. Do we need electric charge to pop the chutes? I am going to turn off the SAS and just hope that the shape of the spacecraft keeps it in line with the atmospheric entry. I think it's going to. We have plenty of ablator. I don't even know that I need that. I'm just using it out of, perhaps later on I will need it with much faster and heavier spacecraft. It's clearly unsafe to deploy the chute. That would seem pretty counterintuitive, to require electric charge to pop a chute, especially in emergency situations. I doubt that NASA and other actual spacecraft have those sort of requirements. That seems like it would be unsafe in an emergency landing situation where you have no power. There should be some backups, some fault prevention, but we'll keep a little bit of juice in there just in case. We're under 20,000 and just dropping below the sound barrier. We should hear a pop, I think. Or not. I don't know where the sound barrier is in the game. It's like 600 something and 700 something in real life. Oh well. Oh well. We were all very disappointed in that. But yeah, smack dab in the middle of the desert here. Perhaps we will we'll land on the pyramids if they're still out here somewhere. I don't think so though. I don't think that's probably going to be a very possible thing to just do on accident. But alright, we're coming down. We are under 270. It's risky. Oh, there's a third option. Risky to deploy. I'm going to wait till we're below... Oh! Good lord, that scares the bejesus out of me. Let's maybe fix that in the next release. Hey guys, maybe? I don't know. Just a thought. That and the loud water splash noise that doesn't obey your volume selections. Alright, now it's safe to deploy, about 5,000. So let's deploy, very nice. Very nice indeed. Valentina was the first one to orbit, and now she's the first one to reach deeper space, deepish space. Oh, is this a... Alright, let's deploy... Oh god, oh dear. Slow it up. The altitude of this desert. It's a high desert. It's a little bit more than I was anticipating, but I think we'll be alright. Yeah, we're below 7. Very nice. What would happen if I observe the mystery go here? Nothing. And the power did go down, but I should have been watching if it like spiked down when I released the chute. Like I said, that wouldn't make sense. It seems like that should be purely mechanical. But here we go, touchdown. Extra point in the end zone. Beep. Very nice. Very nice, Valentina Kerman. You salvaged what could have very well been a disaster, flipping around and around during ascent. Let's do a crew report. Yeah, well, it's kind of junk science, one science. What do you take me for? Some kind of... Ow! Some kind of rube? Watch your step there, Valentina. Oof, good grief. This doesn't look like desert. This looks like I'm on some sort of hay bale. From atop the great hay bale of Kerbal, let's take a surface sample. Lots of sand and rocks here. You're thankful that you've been climate-controlled environment because it looks hot out there. The sand is dry and loose, and it looks like it's going to take some effort to clean your gear afterwards. From Kerbal's deserts. Okay, keep the data. Let's do an EVA report. I don't think the spacesuit was necessary. Let's plant a flag. Bloop. I need to import my custom flags again. What do we want to call this? We want to call this the... desert... Whoop. Dessert tray. It's a dessert tray. Salvaged mission by Valentina. Sure. Nice flying, Tex. And I think that's it. That is what we're going to do. So let's recover the vessel. Well, let's recover the vessel next episode, because this one's gone long enough. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Kerbal Space Program. Woo!